You know, a lot of people come into my office and ask me whether or not they should get pet insurance. And pet insurance, in some ways, is very similar to our own health insurance. But in other ways, it's actually quite different. And ironically, in many ways, pet insurance is actually better. The thing about veterinary care is, you know, in the 20 plus years I've been a veterinarian, the quality of care and the options for treatments have changed dramatically. So we're able to do way more. We're able to help way more than we ever were a couple of decades ago. But not surprisingly, along with those advances in medicine come increases in prices. And it used to be that I told people that if spending $5,000 on a moment's notice in an emergency is going to be a hardship for you, then probably you should get pet insurance. To be honest with you, that number these days is probably more like $20,000. Some kind of serious trauma, an emergency surgery, cancer, what have you, bills of $10,000 or $20,000 can be rolled up in a matter of a couple of weeks. It's really, really easy to do. And for most of us, that's more money than we can pay. And you never want to have to make a decision about your pet's health, particularly a life and death decision based on what something costs. And that's really where pet insurance comes in. And there are all varieties of pet insurance, ranging from insurance that's just going to cover, emergency or high dollar care, all the way to the other end where almost everything is covered from the ground up. And of course, like any insurance, it has to do with, what do you want your deductible to be? Coverage limits, pre-existing conditions, all the kinds of things that you're used to seeing with your own insurance. One of the great advantages, however, to pet insurance is pet insurance tends to be a lot less picky about what they're going to cover than our health insurance for people often is. In fact, most pet insurances will cover pretty much anything as long as it is recommended by a veterinarian. So whether or not that is surgery, whether or not that's some sort of medical procedure, some sort of imaging, pretty much they're going to cover it as long as your veterinarian says that it's necessary. And depending on what kind of insurance you have, if your insurance covers alternative and holistic care, that means it may also cover things like acupuncture, chiropractic, herbal therapy, physical therapy, any number of other things that quite frankly, your own personal health insurance probably would not. So in that sense, pet insurance in some ways it's better than people insurance. But the bottom line when it comes to pet insurance is it's a backstop. It's something that is going to allow you to treat your dog in the way that you want to treat them without having to worry about how much something is going to cost you. And while it may be that when you have a young, healthy dog or a young, healthy cat at home, it doesn't seem like it's that important. It doesn't seem like it's an emergency. It's one of those things that you don't need it till you need it. And if you wait too long, then it's too late. And, you're going to have to make some pretty tough financial decisions. When you get pet insurance, what you're really getting is peace of mind. Insurance is the one bet in your life that you hope you lose. You hope you never need it, but it's really important that you know that it's there if you do need it.